What's up, guys? So good news and bad news. Good news is we got the Audi running and we took it for a drive, about 40-50 kilometers to the gas station, out on the highway. Drives pretty good, rides nice. Exhaust isn't crazy obnoxious loud on the highway. It's pretty stupid loud on cold start. But when we got back to the shop here, we heard this tick, 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 really hammering. So I listened to the valve cover, freaking mosquitoes. And it's really hammering back over here, right? So this one here, it's a aluminum, it's a TFSI engine, aluminum valve cover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the valve cover off and we're going to check out the rockers. This one should have roller cam followers. Between the cam follower and the lifters, they have some known issues. This is a 2013, so the cam lobe problems for the high pressure pump and the bucket should have been fixed, so it shouldn't be an issue on this one. I'm guessing it's a rocker or HLA, hydraulic lash adjuster issue. So let's open it up, see what we find. Okay, we have some of the shit out of the way, the coils. I have the harness undone, fuel lines, and the evap piece off the top. So now we get our first peek, and it really sounded like it was in this area over here. So I'm just trying to look for some evidence of carnage. Lobes look pretty minty. Looking down at the cam followers in there, seems okay from what I can see anyway. Oh, I see something. Oh, what's that down there? Oh, looks like a carnage. Oh, looks like a cam follower. Oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully the cam's okay and it's just the cam follower that's munched. So I guess I gotta pull the rest of the valve cover off. Let's go. There it is. So there's these solenoids for the, I don't know, they shift basically the cam lobes over. So I don't know what Audi calls them or Volkswagen calls them. I'm going to have to remove at least one because there's a valve cover bolt underneath one. The rest of them, I'm going to see if I can leave them in. I don't want to take all of them out. We'll find out. It's a really neat derailing system, kind of like a train. There you go. So it just pushes this pin out and then it shifts some cam lobes over depending on what it wants to do for the cam lobe design. There you go. Okay. We'll see if this cover is going to come off easy or not. Alrighty, moment of truth. Let's see how much carnage there is. Let go, please, please. Alrighty, let's get the camera. So there we are. There is our lifter that is kind of buggered up. There. Cam lobe might be savable. We'll see. With any luck. Don't know if I can snake this cam follower out. So maybe if I undo the bolts for the high pressure pump housing, there's still two more that I've just loosened off, but they're still threaded into the back of the cylinder head, this housing right here. So I'm just going to finish undoing those bolts, and then maybe I can lift the back, tilt the cam up, and then I can snake this out. Oh, look, I can snake it out right now. Here. So I'll show you what happens on these things. There is a lifter problem. So maybe the lifter collapses, and then this develops clearance on the valve, and then it chucks it sideways, and then it gets jammed in there. So it's probably a lifter and probably this cam wheel. There's two types of rollers. One's a skinny one like this, and the other one's a smaller, fatter one for the intake cam. So we'll see if we can get that lifter out, but I'll still have to lift the back of that cam to get the new one in. So there is our, what I call HLA, hydraulic lash adjuster. So maybe this one has failed. So I'm guessing that's what caused that cam follower to get clearance to the lobe and kick it off to the side. So just for cheap insurance, we'll replace this and we'll replace that cam follower. See if that's the trick. Let's go fishing. These are just the little clips that go on the end of the cam follower to keep it clipped to the lash adjuster. So I don't know if that was broken before and that's what allowed it to pop out, or if that broke after the fact. So here's our new cam follower and lifter. Back of the cam is up from the journal a little bit. I don't know if I have enough room to sneak that in. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, tons of room. Okay, well, now it's just going to be cleaning the valve cover surface and getting the valve cover back on, torqued up. Hopefully it's good. What a weird system for shifting these cam lobes over. This whole section here, these little channels, that's where the solenoid pin goes into, and it shifts the lobe over, so it either runs on this lobe or this lobe, or this one or this one. So you have one that's from idle to maybe mid RPM, and one's from mid RPM to high RPM. They also use that for cylinder deactivation on the V8 engines. Kind of interesting. Everything else looks pretty good, so we're going to roll with it. Couple marks on the cam, but I think we'll be okay. Find out. Alrighty, well, we got the rocker and the lifter replaced. We have the sealing surface of the cylinder head and the sealing surface of the cam cover all cleaned up. And we have our gasket kit here. So this is just a Felpro kit, comes with the RTV and the seal for the front cover. It's already degreased. I went and cleaned it all with some brake clean. You gotta be careful that you don't leave a whole bunch of lints behind. And now I'm gonna put the sealant on the cam cover and hopefully put it in place. I have the high pressure fuel pump loosened off because there's a flange on the back of that needs to kind of go into that bore for the high pressure pump housing. And hopefully I can get that in place without screwing up. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Well, everything's back in place. Everything's torqued up. Everything's plugged in. All the brackets, all the hoses, all the lines, no extra parts that I see. I still have to change the oil, but I've got to get it to the hoist to do that. So we're going to start up, see if that lifter pumps up. Might take a little bit of cranking because we had the fuel line off this thing. Fuel pump is hooked up tight. Yeah, let's see if it starts. There we go. Nice and quiet. No more hammer, hammer, hammer. Let's change our oil. We can put our engine cover. And yeah, it's time to wash this thing up and get some drive time. Nice and quiet. Fuck yeah.